They never wanted you to make it. They never thought you were going to climb out of that pit and end up in the palace. But now, your haters are getting sick. They are getting sick to their stomachs. Real sick. Because your success got them feeling some type of way. People counted on your downfall. Not only did they count on it, they betted on it. They were hoping and praying. Not praying to the man upstairs. Praying to Satan that you were never going to survive. But with these haters, these enemies, these critics fail to realize is you can never be stopped. Remember, you're a warrior, and warriors don't throw in the towel. You see, with these losers, these haters, these enemies, these critics, the naysayers, they threw in the towel years ago. That's why every time they see somebody making it, or about to make it, or have made it, they got a lot to say. They always talking out the side of their mouth. Because they always laugh at the person that was going through a tough time. Through a temporary situation. You may have been struggling. You may have been down and out. Going through some battles. Trials and tribulation. But it wasn't for a lifetime. It was only temporary. They were sitting there laughing and giggling, sniggering, telling their little friends about your situation. But now, the day has come, or the day had came, that you finally had made it. Now all of a sudden, they sick, they miserable, they bitter, they angry, and they are emotional. And when I say emotional, they are emotional damage in the head. Now they don't know what to think about you. On the other side of them, they want to talk to you again. On the other side, they're cursing you out, but in their mind and behind your back, calling you an MF, a BITCH, calling you all types of names through the book. But see, that spirit in them is letting them know they could never compete with you in the first beginning. Because see, when you down and out, people don't care. But when you start getting small accomplishments, oh, they start to pay attention. Then when you really, really get to the top, now they watching you. Now they got gang stalkers. By gang stalkers, they paying other people to watch you. Now they sending other people to talk to you so you can let down your guard. So hopefully you tell them your business. And all that backfired. So you gotta watch these type of folks. These type of people, they could be really sneaky. But you outsmarted them. But let me tell you what they were doing. Behind the scenes, they tried everything to set you up. But now they see their little wicked evil plans didn't work. Watch this now. They try to get millions of people By people, I mean creatures. Even demonic creatures. They tried everything. Try to be friendly in your face. But with your discernment, you call them. Not only did you catch them, you caught them in the act. And that they really ashamed. You really let these individuals know, I see you and you trying to destroy me, but it didn't work. But that's how much your success got them bothered. It got them so triggered, they're willing to go out there and embarrass their own self, try to embarrass you. And this is why, I don't care how friendly people may be, you gotta watch them. Because now this day and age, people got phones. And people will sit up here and record you without you even knowing it. And try to send it to other people through group chats or whatnot. But see, they thought you were born yesterday. They thought you were born last year. But these people fell down and slipped their head and bumped their head. Because coming up against you was the dumbest thing they ever did. And these little dum-dums are finding out the hard way. That's why they are getting sick. We ain't talking about like literally sick. They are emotional sick. It's like their worst nightmare came true. They never expected you to make it or go this far. But look what happened. Every time they doubted you, you made it. Every time they laughed, you got blessed. Every time they threw dirt on your name, you end up being vindicated with a brand new name. And some of these haters want to be your friend. Some of them want to try something else. But all of that trying to destroy you, trying to make you look bad, now they're exhausted. Now they're tired. They can't think of nothing else. And let me be honest with you. Some of them looking well tore up from the floor up. They tried everything for years. And it still didn't go as planned. Hell, I'll be tired too. But luckily, ain't no hate in my heart. These people had a lot of hate in their heart towards y'all. They spent all their time, all their energy, all these years trying to mess you up. But see, all that hatred that's made them more sicker. And you can see it in their eyes. They sick. Emotional sick. They're getting sick from your success. But I see it like this. If they don't like it, why they keep watching? If it make them that miserable, why they worrying about you? Because number one, uno, they want to be in your shoes. That's all it is. Second of all of this ganging up on you only made you more resilient. Now people looking at you like, oh, he ain't the one. She ain't the uno. Now people are putting respect on your name, and people excuse me, that people putting dirt on their name. And it made them look so terrible. So terrible. They could not even show themselves out in public anymore. They being laughed at. People are clowning them now. Because they should have had thought, why do we need to come for this person? He or she is minding their business. Maybe we need some therapy. Maybe we need to seek help. Or maybe we need to mind our own damn business. But see, they ain't want to do that. They had to learn the hard way. And now they all wishing they could turn back the hands of time and go back when it should have left you alone. But see, they were getting so much attention by talking about you because nobody give a F about them. Yeah, you may have been a late bloomer. You may have struggled. But look at you. You made it. They will literally do anything that's to be in your position. Anything. But no matter what, they could never be like you. Ever. They counted you out, but God had counted you in. Excuse me. They may have counted you out, but God counted you in. So you gotta be very careful who you count out. Quite frankly, these people can't count. Because you were the one the whole entire time. But they try to put you in second place. Whole entire time, you was born to be in first place. And that's what they messed up at. Trying to take your spot. And that's why they sick to this day. And this is why they're not feeling too well. They put their mouth on the wrong one. But, do you feel bad for them? Maybe you do. But guess what? They did that to themselves. You ain't do it. Now, for some of y'all, you ain't gonna show no sympathy. But, you will pray for them. But like I said, they should have left you alone a long time ago. When you count an innocent person out, they ain't doing nothing. They already had messed up. They thought they were going to win forever. No. Somehow, some way, there's somebody out there that's smaller than somebody. Somebody out there is sooner or later is going to take the trophy or the belt. You can't win all the time, but guess what? You know, this goes for everybody. You can't win all the time. But I will say this. Even though you may not win every day or all the time, you could be man enough or woman enough to take that L and keep it moving. But see, they took a lot of L's and they couldn't take it. They were competing with you and still were losing. This little imagination, SpongeBob voice, imagination, competition, and they still lost. And you didn't even know it. They ain't had the guts to tell you that they were competing with you face to face, in the flesh. Because they were too scary. And they still lost. They had to get a whole million, bunch of army to team up against one individual, which was you, and they still lost. 2 words. How embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. They sick. They puking all over the place. Puking up guilt, shame. They sweating bullets right now because of your success. Keep on winning. And like I said, every day's not going to feel so good, but cherish it anyway. Because remember, they counted you out, but the man upstairs counted you in. But they try so hard to predict your life. Oh, he ain't going to make it. She ain't going to make it. They always going to be a failure. They were talking about themselves. Now they failing. Now they not going nowhere. All because of their mindset. The way they treated other people. I said it once and I say it again. Be careful how you treat people. Treat the janitor like you'll treat the CEO. Because one day, the janitor can become the CEO one day. See, when they counted you out, they were laughing. But now they're not laughing no more. You're laughing. But you're not laughing at them. You're laughing all the way to the bank. Laughing. Up out of the state, going to another state. Laughing, celebrating with the other winners. Because winners belong to other winners. And losers belong with other losers. But these losers trying to be up in your face, all up in your space, trying to take your place. Then you put them in their place. And now they feel like you owe them something. Yeah, you do. You do owe them something. Your foot and they behind. That's what you owe them. But other than that, they can get the heck out of here. But let that be a reminder. Be careful who you laugh at. Be careful who you talk about. Be careful who name you put out there. Because they don't know. They're looking at the next big thing in the flesh. Them naysayers, them haters, they had no idea that you're going to be the one that were going to make it. And now they sick because they can't take it. Oh well. That's the price they got to pay, right? Right? You damn skippy. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share the video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all on the next one. And remember, move in silence. Do all that, the whole 9 yards. Take care of yourself and your mental. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.